little guy. Okay. Gotta make it. Gotta make. Gesundheit. Gesundheit. Okay. What's up, you guys? I am. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Down. Down. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. What's up? What's up, you guys? I am Cool Cat. Coming to you live from the underground. No, I'm joking. Like, from the underground. Nice. It's like you can see light. Okay, so pretty much just some thoughts I had streaming through my mind. Okay, let's get started. First off, I was just thinking to myself about my past self, about who I was before getting here, right? For me, I'm 24 years old, turning 25, and I'm a very spiritual person. I love exercise, meditation, working out, staying balanced, and staying healthy, staying motivated. I come from a very depressed background where I didn't understand a lot of what I was going through during my spiritual awakening, right? And then as I started to wake up more and more, I started to see that reality was completely different than what I originally thought. I used to be atheist, so for me to say this, I did a full 180. For me, I became, I'm sorry, but I used to be someone that didn't exercise, didn't work out. I thought all that stuff was stupid, or not really stupid, but I didn't do it, so I didn't have an opinion. I didn't really have a thought. I used to scooter all the time. I used to skate. I come from that kind of background. I dedicated my life literally to just scootering and skating and video games, League of Legends, and it was these things that, like, I put my heart and my soul into. That's all I cared about. I didn't give a fuck about school. I didn't give a fuck about grades. Grading would come around. I had like a 2.8, right? Everyone's like, I have my 3.6. And then they throw a party. They give ice cream to everyone that has like a 3.0. Their pity party. And it's stupid. Because you're trying to make other kids feel bad for just like not giving a fuck about your bullshit system, right? I'm that person. I'm the adversary. I don't give a fuck about society or what it thinks. At this point, I used to care so much about society, but at this point, I've worked on myself, I've worked on my mind. I understand who I am, and as well, I understand what society is trying to create of people. So, I am the opposition. I'm the opposition, the opposite force, though. I want to if you're trying to become a pro video gamer, right? Go for it. You're trying to be a streamer, go for it. You're trying to stream skating every day, or you're into extreme sports, or you're just going hard at whatever you're doing, music, go for it. Fuck a traditional job, fuck traditional anything. Be yourself. And that's the only way that you're going to become who you're meant to be, is through being yourself, embracing your true self and your higher destiny, right? Back in high school, I'd see glimpses of who I was meant to become. I didn't know that it was who I was meant to become, but I'd always hear singing in my head. I'd always hear melodies. I'd always hear lyrics. Like, in a sense, I was creating them. I was thinking of them. It wasn't just bands I heard, but I was like actually creating them. And I was getting a streamline of consciousness of my future self and who I was going to become and who I was meant to become. I know this now because in a similar way, Steve Vai, a famous guitarist, very veteran in his craft, even teaches alien guitar. He has like alien guitar school or something, like he calls it. And I think that that's cool because for starseeds, for people who are different, and they don't really Like, we don't know ourselves really, like, not like other people, because other people are just, like, they don't have as many lives. They don't deal with the same energies that we do. There's so much going on in our mind, in our life. Our reality is so much heavier, or so much to it, than a lot of people, because of the genetic, like, the soul DNA that we hold and who we are. Because many of us are gods that incarnated to work our purpose, to become who we are, to change this world and help it to grow into what it's meant to become, not what they're trying to create. And by they, I mean, you can call it the government, you can call it, which the government means to govern your mind. Government, govern mind. Mind means meant, means something that creates. So, when you embrace the government and those systems, as well as school is just the same thing as the government. They're all just the physical version of the ego. The ego is the thing that's trying to keep you safe, keep you protected. They like to make you feel protected, right? Going to school every day, wasting your fucking energy on their battery, their black people are always slaves, right? I literally argue with people. I don't anymore, but I used to have to argue with people to tell them that school's not the best thing for us. And then they'd be like, but I have a 3.0, but it's working for me, this or that. Like, who gives a fuck? It's still built off slavery. It's still built off a slave foundation. It's not for us. 1 second, guys. I'm filming a video. Or 1 second, guys. I got a phone call. What's up, guys? Matrix always intervenes when I'm filming videos. Okay, so, getting to the point. Talked about myself. Getting to the point. Lately, I've been. So when I would feel that wisdom, I'd feel like that whatever it might be coming to me and giving me these visions, like Bring Me the Horizon has a song called Visions. They saw everything happen for them as a band before it happened. And this is with whoever you are, you're seeing your reality before it happens. It's just coming to fruition at a later date, because you need to work up to it and do the work. Everyone wants to think, oh, I'm this person, or I'm that person, like from past lives, or this or that. It doesn't matter if you're who the fuck you are. Just put in the work and you will become your own god. You will become the person that you're meant to become. It's just through putting the work. What do you see that you're meant to be? With me, it was always music. I destroyed myself at some point. After high school, I started getting into drugs, doing this and doing that. I'm fully back now. Like, it's been years since I've done any of those things. But I destroyed myself, and I not ruined, but everything was meant along my path. I've followed my divine will. I'm more demonic in nature as a person. That's why I like martial arts, I like music, I like heavy music and stuff like that. And in a similar way, when I see Bring Me the Horizon fulfilling their divine will, I was listening to so much music back then of those artists and those bands. They were people embracing their will, embracing their vibration and what the universe is trying to show them. Look at any singer of a band that's a celebrity, right? Why are they a celebrity? Why does everyone want to be them? Be around them, this or that. There's some bands that, Asking Alexandria, not even they didn't even try. They just did it, and then later on, one of the dudes in the band, I forgot who it was, but he used to make fun of it, oh, we can't actually play music, this or that. But then they have intricate songs. It might be basic, it might be simple maybe, but they have intricate songs. And the songwriting and the structure and the singing, the dude was making fun of himself, his own shadow. He couldn't see the joy he was bringing to other people, and how he was helping to liberate them and help them become who they were meant to become. He made fun of himself because he didn't even take himself serious. He took himself as a joke. And this is everyone in life. We all just take ourselves as a joke. We don't actually believe in ourselves. We believe I can go to college, I can graduate. Why do you believe that? Because it's so fucking easy. Because you don't actually try. You don't want to try in life. Because if you did want to try, you'd embrace the harder route. It's not even harder. You'd embrace the true route and the route that's meant, the path that is meant for your soul. Embrace the path that's meant for your soul, and that'll lead you to where you want to be. You'll be happy. You'll be abundant. You'll be having fun. Work will be play. But if you follow the school route, it turns you into a slave. That's what they want. That's why they're called the government, to govern your mind. That is why university, it's called a university. What the fuck is it teaching? Not the universe. Universe. University. Universe-city. What does universe mean? One song city. There's no songs at university. We are singing our own song. We are our own universe. We are in a cosmic play where we are embracing our energies. Why the fuck would I why the fuck would I want someone else to tell me what to do when I can do what I want to do? What I'm meant to do. Everything that isn't your path is a distraction from you. Is a distraction from who you're meant to become. That is why, like, it's similar like Assassin's Creed, right? Ezio is doing his mission, but there's also side missions. You can sidetrack yourself with so many side missions, you forget the main mission, the main point to why you incarnated, to why you came here. The thought that truly inspired this video was I was thinking back to high school when I would always see those images. I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I'd see those images. I'd see myself on stage doing all these things, and I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was. Friends would want to be in bands. I just said, hey, I can write for you guys if you want, because I loved poetry. I loved writing, and that already showed my expression of what I meant to do, my desire. What I want to create, what I desire to create. I write all the time. I write every day, songs in my head. I'm someone that I'm entering into the metal scene, as well the rap scene, as well as MMA scene. There's many arenas in which I want to enter because I want to master them. I want to master myself, and all of this is but a part of the journey. And through my mastery, I want to express that. I want to show others how to master themselves. And this is exactly what this channel is for. Self-mastery, growth, progression of the self. And that's why I'm going to be adding exercise, lectures, just different videos on gnosis and how you guys can progress as well. What made me think, okay, so I was thinking about back in high school when I'd see all these things, and what I believe now is that there's a called a slipstream, you could call it, of consciousness that is always entering our that is always being downloaded and fed to us. And kids are always having this consciousness fed to them because they're always imagining, right? They're always creating. They don't give a fuck about taxes or society or what the fuck their parents even think of them. They just want to create in their mind, in their head, play with blocks, Legos, right? We've never changed. We've never changed other than the perception of growing up, where they trick you into thinking that growing up is to work a job, is to, I want to do what mommy and daddy do. When they're not at home, I want to work. Like, because that's what society wants to push on you from a young age, is to work, so that you have that mindset, you hold on to it, and you never stop. So that you are always constantly building their pyramid. What does society gain? What does society gain from us building our own pyramid? Nothing. We just in a sense gain contributors. They gain contributors, to like they get the Steve Jobs and the Bill Gates and like all these people that we just look to till the end of eternity, and they just preach them. Oh, you in a sense like try to be like this person, try to be like Elon Musk, try to be this smart person or this smart person. They hype smart people up to the point that we don't think that we can be smart because they're so different. They make them seem so different. Oh, they're just gifted naturally or this or that. Intelligence is your inner daemon. It is your true self. So if you're an intelligent person, that just means you have already awakened fully your consciousness and your inner daemon, your true self, and you have that with you as a voice guiding you. Elon Musk says he can physically see the reality he wants. Yes, he can physically see it anyone can, with backed intention and awareness. We all live in reality. We all have a mind. We all have a third eye, a holographic projection matrix within our mind projecting reality. We just tap into that, use that, and we start to create the vision that we want, right? The vision that we desire. And that's what this slipstream of consciousness is, that's constantly entering through our minds or our brain, and our brain is just a receiver. Your brain is like a phone, right? An iPhone. It has so many gigabytes in it. It's endless. It can hold so much storage, but at the same time, it still has hardware, which is our head, our brain. And if it has hardware, the hardware can be damaged. So if we hurt our brain, for some people, I smacked my jaw into the ground, right? I damaged my hardware, my bones and shit like that. And that was a very painful experience, but I'm still here. So gratefully, I'm still here so I can tell you guys about reality and what it truly is. Because once I had my near death, I smacked my fucking hardware I smacked my jaw into the fucking ground. I came back to life after I black screened or knocked out. I got knocked out and shit like that, and then I was able to awake from it. And no, by black screen I don't mean after death. It's just a black screen, and I was given a chance at life. I mean that where I was, I didn't fully pass, so I didn't even get to fully see what the spirit world was. I was just there, and then I heard, in a sense, some voices, or I heard some whatever it might be, and it like, I don't even know exactly what it is. It was a vibration, if anything, and it just told me to keep going, keep moving forward. And then I woke up, and my jaw it was just hurting painfully, and that's also what makes me want to make these videos so much, is because any day, guys, we can die. I almost died 5 years ago. I was like 20 at the time. 21? 19, something like that. But I stuck with it. And yeah, so like the stream of consciousness is your higher self. It is your inner daemon, your guardian angel, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It is with you, giving you intelligence all of the time. It is your higher self. Your higher self you can just view as yourself before incarnating into this matrix and this game, this soul simulation. Everything as real as we feel it's just being simulated through our soul. You could literally say your soul is just in like a fucking black box, and everything is just being holographically simulated around you and within you. And that's why we're not our thoughts. We are the observer. We think that we're this body, right? We're not the body. We are the mind. The mind is what created the body, so therefore we are the body, but that is not what we are. That is not our true essence or source. Our soul created our body, and so on and stuff like that. But this is the physical emanation of vibration of our higher self. If our higher self slowed down its vibration, this is what I am. This is what we are. We are just our higher self that is a physical incarnation of it. We have slowed our vibration down to the point that we've became physical as a soul, and we are now in this body, or this bio navigation vessel. because all we are is just our physically, the physical emanation of our spirituality is our biology and our physical body. And this is as well why mind, body, and soul is the Trinity and is the balance. Get your body in order, or first get your mind in order. Get your mind in order, get your body in order, and then you can integrate your soul. You could say light. You can integrate your soul from having your mind and body in order. That's why most people go get mental health or this or that, because they're not in balance. That's the only thing. It's not depression. It's not this or that, which depression is deep rest. Depression. So it just means your soul's in deep rest when you're in depression. When you're depressed, it means your soul is asleep. You're trying to wake it up. That's why you go through a spiritual awakening, because it wakes up your soul. It wakes you up. And that's why you have to go through a dark night of the soul at times, is so that it can wake you up. The dark night of the soul is meant to push you forward. You go through pain, and just like a diamond in the rough, diamond is carbon. Our body is, this is carbon, right? As we put carbon through immense pressure, you could say physical heat, it turns into a diamond. So as we put this carbon, this physical body through pressure, emotional, physical, like emotional, you're working on your mind, you're trying to understand things. Sometimes you even get heated when you're mad. The emotions are physical, right? You're trying to transmute that physical energy and balance it so it can run through your system balanced and not displace things. And instead of taking in negative energy and just like having it run through you of like other people's emotions or this or that, you're able to transmute it with your energy and your higher vibration. This is why we emanate and go back into our source. This is why we become who we are and who we're meant to be. All of this is just a part of the journey along the way, guys. And that's why our higher self is always there giving us this information. It doesn't yell at us. It doesn't punch us in the face, right? What it does is it's a small voice in the back of our minds that is saying, do this, do that, do push-ups today, work out, work on yourself. That when we're freaking out, when our ego's yelling at us, the monkey mind won't be silent or still. It's the voice that's trying to calm us down. It's the voice that's letting us know that everything will be okay and everything is all right, as long as we put in the work and do the effort for it to get that way. And that's the only way that we can actually embrace our soul's light. We can embrace these energies. It's by working on ourselves, working on our body, physical body, take that in concept, working on our mind. The mind, all is mental, or the mind is all, universe is mental. So our mind can affect our body. How we think affects our physical emanation. How we think affects how we act, our emotions, energy in motion. How are you feeling? How is your energy? Right? All of these things are an aspect of your source and who you are. And that as you integrate and you try to commune with this inner awareness, and or you could say your God self, your inner source, and you connect to your source will show you who you are and who you're meant to become. Just ask your source who you are. Go within, close your eyes. And then meditate, silence and calm your mind. I can't silence and calm their mind, but silence and calm your mind. Silence and calm who you are. Let the ego subside. And then let your true self come forward. And then from that, as the observer, you decide what you will become. Do you want to become your true self and higher nature, or do you want to stay the fucking peasant that you are? because you are a king. You are a ruler of your reality, your empire, your astral space, yourself. You rule your kingdom. First create your kingdom in your mind, and then live it out in your life. And with that, I wish you an amazing day, family. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I hope this video helped anybody. I know it did. I know it helped some people at least. And yeah, we're all rising, guys. So with that, have an amazing day. Cool cat out. Peace. I'm out.